So what are some of the signs? What if somebody's, say, even upper 30s? When would perimenopause typically begin?
So honestly, with the hormone changes, when we look at ovarian function in our mid 30s, we start to
Wow.
have a decline in ovarian function.
Wow.
And so many people don't even realize
That
they're
was me.
symptomatic during that time until many years later.
Right.
But those symptoms can be in mid 30s, typically mid 40s. By mid 40s, you're experiencing those symptoms, including the brain fog, memory loss, anxiety, sometimes mood swings. And this is how we know, because in our medical system, in between age 45 and 50, or 45 and 50, there's an increase in SSRIs and
That's right.
sleep meds, and so anti-anxiety medications, antidepressant medications during this time, because hormones affect our neurotransmitters and they really work together with our neurotransmitters.
Right.
So women get these diagnoses like bipolar or PMS or anxiety or depression, and they're really, need hormonal balance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think most of the conversations I've had with friends, who don't really know, none of us know anything. I feel like we all hit this stage and we're like, wait, how come we didn't learn this earlier? But so many people assume that perimenopause is literally the year or two before you quit having your period. But it really can be an extended period of time, right?
It really
Like
can be.
10 years or more even, because I am now 54 and just now 6 months out from my last period. But I think back and I'm like, goodness, for the last 10 years, my sleep has been disrupted. I got frozen shoulder at age 49. And I didn't put any of that together with hormones. So now I'm just like, my eyes are being opened to all these things.
Yeah, yeah. And I experienced a frozen shoulder a couple years ago, and it like sets you back.
My goodness.
I thought, oh my gosh, I want now I understood why I always say old lady bras, you would buckle in the front, and I'm
Yep.
I had to do a lot of work, but definitely I'm going to send you my balance cream and put it on your shoulder too. I mean, it's good for everything, but using it on your shoulder, because the fascia has hormone receptors in it,
Okay.
and that can really help too. But
Yeah, that's, I mean, I've felt like starting a support group for people with frozen shoulder because I had no idea until I got it. And the sad thing was, I got it for a good 18 months in the right shoulder. And as soon as it was gone, the left shoulder started. And I was
no.
like, no. But I didn't realize that there was a hormonal component to that and so many other things. So are these things happening because of that drop in estrogen? Am I understanding that right?
It really starts with the drop in progesterone and DHEA.
It does.
And
Okay.
those are more of the pro-androgen hormones.
Okay.
And then estrogen receptors in the fascia. And
Okay.
that's why, again, estrogen receptors and androgen receptors, so androgen being like testosterone. They're receptors in the vagina. So it's like we're not treating it. Every one of us will get thinned out, less flexible, drier vaginal tissues and bladder issues. And it says very unpleasant. So
Yes.
using hormones in these areas topically is so powerful. It's so powerful to reverse those changes. But all the fascia throughout our body has
Right.
hormone receptors.
Isn't that interesting? They're all related. And most of us wouldn't even put that together. We would just say, oh, I had frozen shoulder. Now I have, dryness. We have all these separate issues, but they're
Or
all
joint pain.
joint pain.
Had a patient in my office yesterday. She goes, it's harder to put her rings on now, getting it over her knuckle. She said, I've always been a size 4 ring, and now I can't get it over my knuckle. I had to go up to a size 5.
Interesting.
And it's like, that's like micro inflammation.
Okay. Wow.
Those are things, those are symptoms. Our body is telling us something.
We're not crazy.
Not crazy.